All right, everyone. Today is July the 10th, and on to our daily portrait. All right. So today I'm gonna draw this person, and yeah, we shall get started. Okay, so today is kind of an overcast, so my lighting might be a little bit darker than usual, and you might hear some rain here and there. Yeah. Probably I want to put his head up a... Yeah. So yesterday I posted 3 Instagram posts about, like, saying that I might just have a booth downstairs of my studio and then just draw a live portrait there. It sounds like a crazy idea, like, to me. Yesterday I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, it's actually really nerve-wracking to think about drawing in public and then drawing someone sitting there. Because sometimes I don't know if I'm gonna draw like the person, and then like people are watching and I'm like, oh shit, and then like I probably would try to make a conversation, because if someone's just sitting there for like 20 minutes, it might get awkward for them. And also, like, I do want to get to know the person that I'm drawing. Yeah, just a little bit of their story, stuff like that. But yeah, the thought of it is actually really nerve-wracking. But then I'm like, today if my boss, he comes in to the store, to the shop, I would tell him that, hey, I don't want to work overtime. Like, yeah, I did say I want to work overtime, but it doesn't mean that I'm not having my personal life. You know what I mean? Like, I will tell him that. I'm not sure how he's gonna react, though. I'm kind of nervous. Chinese boss, and yeah, and see how it goes. I might get fired. If I get fired, it'll be okay. I'll get like EI, which is what, employee insurance, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. At this point, I'm kind of done with the shop. Like, I really don't want to take on anyone's shit anymore. It's not my business to take it, Like, even if they're my boss, it's not my job. And then I also realized that right now I'm basically drawing males. Have you guys noticed? I'm drawing males. And I think that's because males has more angular shape to their face than females. Oh, this face, I think it's a little bit. Yeah, and it's easier. So that means that I have a behavioral pattern that I guess I just noticed, kind of, that I'm gravitating towards stuff that, I know I can draw, that I know I can draw good or well at, which is bad because, I am constantly challenging myself, but I'm still kind of in my comfort zone bubble. And if I do want to paint kind of live portrait, I do have to, learn to draw females and different ethnicities. Because the reference photos that I find, it's on Pinterest, and I have to say, I'm just searching up like black and white photos, right? But most of them are kind of like models or white, or I don't know. Yeah, it's not like there's different ethnicities or there's different references, stuff like that. but it's what I've been noticing, to be honest, which is interesting. Yeah, and I think initially I was thinking of, for the sketchbook, when I'm at the halfway point, I'm gonna look at portraits that's colored instead of just looking at black and white, to kind of just train my eyes to like see, even if there's color, like what the value is. But like, I don't know, I think the halfway point is still a little bit far, and I really have a feeling that I'm gonna get fired. So like, I can't really wait on me to finish this sketchbook and then do the live portrait painting. I do have like a somewhat of a roadmap that I do want to follow in my head, and there are some courses that I really want to take, but then I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I'm never gonna feel ready to draw a portrait in life, you know? I'm never gonna feel ready. But we'll see, like, you know, who's interested, stuff like that. Yeah, I think this guy's proportion-wise is okay, hopefully. Yeah, just gonna make sure everything's in frame. Okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, I'm sighing because I have to hold this. I have to be, like, I have to draw a certain way. Yeah. I can't just draw out of my laps, you know, but it is what it is. His nose is really unique, I find. And also, because I wear glasses sometimes, like when I read. And then I find that not wearing glasses, it kind of forces me not looking at the details because I literally just can't see the details, which is fun. Oh, and also about yesterday's Instagram post. So yesterday I posted like some ideas of, you know, going to draw live downstairs at the studio. I got like a lot of great responses, and then my second post was saying that, hey, I'm also down to teach kids watercolor. I like watercolor more, to teach kids. Down to teach kids watercolor if, you know, anyone has the experience in teaching kids or have the opportunity, just let me know, because I'm curious. I don't know, I haven't really worked with kids, to be honest. So I just kind of want to get the experience of what's it like working with kids. Although I think I might be pretty good with kids, but I'm not sure, right? And then like, does parents mind if, I don't know, whatever, if their kid is in someone's hand, or do I need a certificate or something like that if I'm doing it by myself? Just stuff like that. Yeah, and will the kid be safe, to be honest? That's the thing. But yeah, a couple of people have reached out to me, say, hey, they actually teach kids how to draw digitally. And I just asked him, like, how do you reach out? He was like, just reaching out to organizations, stuff like that, and see if they're interested. Or the art, or the institution, the art curriculum thing, I don't know. So yeah, basically I'll just have to reach out. Well, I'll just have to reach out to people, which might take a while. Or I can just post my ad around the neighborhood and see like who's interested. Yeah, and let it be from there. Still nerve-wracking though, like yeah, I was just saying, like sometimes I do fall under the pattern that like I just take whatever job that's available because I'm so last minute, and then like I don't plan that well, and then I just end up hating the job, or I just end up don't liking it. Ugh, yeah. So, and then as time goes by, I'm like, I can't work for anyone anymore. It's too tiring. I can't deal with people's shit. Yeah, so I think I'll give this time a try since I have, you know, my own time if I do get fired. See how it goes. I think it'll be okay, to be honest. I know it sounds somewhat crazy to people, as in, hey, you're not even, you know, figuring out your life yet, and then you're like doing this, doing that. I agree. Some ideas, some impulses, and they are pretty crazy. I totally agree. But like, I think that kind of craziness or impulse, it's not like everyone has it. I'm the only one, or I'm the person who has it. Maybe there's like people around me that has it as well. Like, I have that impulse. And when other people don't have it, that makes me unique. So yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna go with what I feel right. To be honest, 2 years ago, I actually wanted to just draw outside of Eden Center, and my friend was like, hell yeah, let's do that. But back then, I wasn't really confident in my skills. I'm still not as confident, but like better than before. Yeah. I think I'm gonna detail his eyes a little bit more. And I do want to try different approaches in charcoal. But then sometimes I feel like I'm getting too caught up on the idea of, oh, I really want to finish this sketchbook. Because ideas come and go, and I feel like when there's an impulse or an inspiration, you should really grasp onto that. Or else it will just fade away, right? Yesterday I literally had the idea of like just in my studio downstairs drawing. I'm not sure if anyone will be interested, anyone will come. Like, even when people sits down, I'll say that's a win. Oh, I don't really like this person that I'm drawing today. I don't think it's a good drawing session. I don't know why. I think, is it because of the shadows? Yeah, like I'm not sure if anyone will care or like sit down. But then I want to think of it as like I'm just sharpening my skills. I'm just like practicing. If people pays, that'll be great. But still, I don't know. The thought of it is like pretty scary, to be fair. Okay, let's see. Like, I can't leave it like this, to be honest. Oh, let me see if his cheekbone is okay. Just gonna soften his hair a little bit. And I wanna kind of hint that he's wearing a turtleneck. Okay, I think I'm done for this one. I'm just gonna write today's date, 10th of July, 2024. All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.